Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a connections game. 16 clues and we have to divide them into 4 connected groups of 4. What are we going to start with today? I'm drawn towards double dribble just because it's the only 2-word phrase, which means it's the most restricted. It's a term from basketball, of course. Goaltend is probably from ice hockey, maybe? Netball, perhaps? Basketball as well? I don't know. Fly is a term from baseball. It could just be sports terms. I suppose score, obviously, as well. But I'm not quite convinced that's going to work. But then we do need to work out what double dribble is going to go with. I suppose we can come back to that. But if we are going to come back to it, what are we going to do instead? Culture, health, travel. They feel like sections of a magazine or something, or a newspaper. Opinion. Yeah, they're just columns in a newspaper, aren't they? They're not even one away! Oh dear. Okay, so I've got no idea what's going on. That's an anagram of Elvis. Do we have any other anagrams of famous people or singers? What's it going to be if it's not relevant? It's one letter away from liver. I mean, it can't really just be lives or lives. 9 lives? Lives, culture, health? Maybe? But then I already put culture and health together a minute ago and I wasn't even one away. Maybe I got the other 2 wrong. Who knows? You can view something, mind it, or you can have a view. You can have a mind. You can have an opinion. Maybe you can have an attitude. I think that works. It does work. Okay, they're all beliefs. We're off and running. At least we got one group. What else can we do? I mean, a quiz could theoretically be a newspaper or a magazine section as well, couldn't it? So maybe I should have put that in instead of one of the other things that I did put in, but I would have needed to change 2. I'll put travel, health and culture together, I'm sure. But it can't be all 3 of them because we weren't one away. Oh, a carry is a basketball term as well, isn't it? Oh, and so is travelling. These are all just fouls in basketball. Of course they are. So what is the other thing that is a foul? I mean, it has to be goaltend, doesn't it? Because what on earth is goaltend going to be otherwise? It is those. Yeah, okay. What about the last 2 groups then? Culture and health just feel like they go together. We got rid of... Did I put culture, health with travel and opinion? So maybe that's where I went wrong, because we've got rid of those 2. But what else could they go with? Maybe quiz. What could the other group be? Fly paper? Tart? What can tart be? What can lives be, or lives? What about score? You can get a score on a quiz. You can get a health score, I suppose. Something like that. Dragonfly, housefly. There's just too many types of fly, I think, to go through all of those possibilities. That can have an O put before it, that can have an S put before it, but I don't think there's 4 words that fit into that category. What about a quiz then? A quiz paper? Maybe that goes with fly paper? Score paper? I just don't quite think that is going to be a group of 4. Timepiece? About time? Huh. I mean, your culture, your lives, your health, and your time. I don't quite think this works, but I've got to go for something. Let's see if we're at least one away. Oh, I am one away. Not sure if that's good news or not. I've got no idea what of the other four can go with these. Culture, lives, time, and health. Let's try quiz, just in case it is. I'm still going on about this sections from a magazine. I'm really not convinced. That's not even one away. Okay, so we were closer with these. We need to take culture, lives, or health out and put fly, tart, or score in. I mean, how does quiz link? It must go with 2 out of fly, tart, and score. How is it going to work? Quiz time, quiz paper, quiz. A quiz is a test. You get a score on a test. I just don't know. Culture. Your culture, your era, your time, your lives, your score. I don't think this is right, but let's find out. I'll put myself out of my misery. It's not right. Things tracked in video games. Health, lives, score, and time. I kept putting culture and health together, didn't I? I was too led by the meanings of culture rather than the meanings of health. I was very careless. And then pop culture, pop quiz, pop tart. I don't know if I know what a pop fly is. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't. So I was never going to get that. And a pop quiz is a very American thing. So is a pop tart, to be fair. But I mean, I've heard of it. I've heard of pop culture. It was gettable. I just didn't get it. Let me know if you did better. I only got 2 groups. Oh, if I'd noticed that red herring that I found at the start. Yellow, green, blue, and purple. Quite often, when there's a red herring, the 4 end up in completely different groups, and that did happen again today. If only I'd remembered that those first 4 I did were in different groups. Or rather, were a red herring, then maybe I'd have remembered or tried health and culture in different sections. I was a little bit careless because, yeah, I do often do that. But I didn't today. It is a failure. Let me know how you got on. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.